Hey everyone, Val here, and it is time for my weekly weigh-in. And we just got back from fishing outside. It's getting warm out in the sun, so I'm sweating a little bit, so forgive me for that. I need to go grocery shopping. I'm gonna do that as soon as I record this, but I wanted to go ahead and get my weekly weigh-in done. So before I do that, I want to read from my book, Life is Long. And this is chapter 42, and these are some helpful little hints on maybe living healthy. And let's see what this week's chapter has in store for us. So it says, lie about your age. Oh, okay, it says in 1979, psychologist and Harvard professor Ellen Langer carried out a fascinating experiment with a group of men in their 70s and 80s to explore the connection between mind and body. Her mission was to find out whether, if people dialed back their age mindset, they think they're younger, a few decades, their body would follow. So if you're 70 and you think you're 50, will your body follow that if that's what your brain is telling your body? So it says, Professor Langer did not tell the study's participants the true reason she was inviting them to the retreat. The men showed up believing they were simply there for a week of reminiscence. As soon as the men arrived, they were sent on a time travel journey. Professor Langer surrounded the men with props, music, films, all from the 50s. She then asked the men to pretend it was 1959, and they were encouraged to talk about Castro marching on Havana and the NASA satellite launch, as if it was all happening that day. So she's putting their mindset back into the 1950s, and it's 1979. So she's setting them back 30 years. So let's see how that turned out. Professor Langer also removed any aging prompts like safety railings or walking sticks that might make the men feel unhealthy. So if they were using a walking stick or leaning or anything like that, she removed all of that to give them the mindset that they're still younger. Soon the Professor Langer saw a difference in the men. They were walking faster and behaving more confidently. By the end of the week, one man even decided he no longer needed his walking stick. Next up, Professor Langer rated the men before and after psychology. She discovered a universal improvement in gait, dexterity, arthritis, physical speed, cognizant abilities, memory, blood pressure, vision, and hearing. Wow. So if you're thinking that you're younger, or you're telling your body, I'm not 60 years old, I'm really, I have the body of a 40-year-old. I can do anything a 40-year-old can do. If you keep telling yourself that, your body's going to believe it. You're programming your body to believe what your mind is telling it. If you're telling your mind that you're sick and you're never going to get better, then you're not going to ever get better, because your body's doing what your mind is telling it. I'm sick. This is never going to go away. It's the power of thought. I agree with this reading. I really do. I really think there's a lot that can be said about the power of thought. I tell myself all the time, I'm 60. I'll be 61 next week. But I don't feel like I'm 61. I feel like I can do anything a 40-year-old can do. I'm still scuba diving, I'm still hiking, I'm still fishing, I'm still doing the stuff I love to do. And I'm not going to stop doing that until my body tells me I can, and that's when my mind tells me I can't, or I don't want to, or whatever. Or if they put age limits on stuff. But I don't think that that's going to happen. We'll see, but I'm hoping that my mind can control what my body thinks. And if I continue to get healthier, then I'm going to be telling my body, wow, look, I've lost this much weight. I've lost since January. I weighed in at 211 after our St. Lucia trip in January. I've already lost over 10 pounds. So I'm, you know, just really got serious about it about a month and a half ago. But we're going to tell you what my weight loss is and how much I've lost. We'll get to that in just a minute. But tell me what you think. It says the lesson learned is if you think of yourself as younger, you just might fool your body into thinking it's younger too. So try that for a week. That's your lesson. That's your mission for this week, is to think younger. Do it for a week and keep telling yourself you're younger than you are. If you're up in my range, of course. Or older, or even maybe younger. Maybe you're in your 40s and you're already feeling like your joints aren't working right and this and that, and pretend you're in your 20s. Let me know how it works out for you. Alright, so let me tell you about my eating for this week. I did good all week long. I really did. And then on Friday, I felt like I wanted a cheeseburger. And I don't eat bread, so I knew that I couldn't just go out and get a cheeseburger with bread. So when my husband got home, I did ask him if he wanted to go to a local restaurant and eat out versus having to cook something. So we did that Friday night after work. And I told him, I said, I've been wanting a cheeseburger all day long. I said, because I haven't had a cheeseburger in... And I haven't had a real cheeseburger with the bread in forever, but I usually do just take a cheeseburger patty and put it on top of a bed of lettuce, top it with ketchup and mustard and all the toppings that you would put on a cheeseburger, pickles and onions and tomatoes and all that good stuff, and I will eat it that way, and that will be my cheeseburger. So I went to the restaurant and I asked them if they have gluten-free bread, and they said no. So I said, well, I just really want a cheeseburger. So they told me they could put it on the plate without the bun, and they had different options. There were different varieties of cheeseburgers they had. So I ordered, I don't remember what it was called, but it came with 3 onion rings on the top, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, and then the 3 onion rings. And for a side, they gave me a great big huge amount of French fries, which I only ate half of. But I really truly enjoyed the burger. I put a little bit of ketchup on it. And I really enjoyed it. And that's what my body was craving. And I said, you know what, even if it boosts me up a little bit, it's going to be okay because my body's craving it and I'm not going to just go without. And oh, another thing, it was Friday going into Memorial Day weekend. So, needless to say, they put the drink menu in front of me, and I said, you know what, it's Memorial Day weekend. I haven't had a drink in months and months and months. I don't remember the last time. I think maybe when Chris and Leah were here and we had some wine, but I ordered what they call a mermaid, which is rum and punch, some kind of green punch or something. I don't know. It was good. It was really, really good. It wasn't strong. They didn't over rum it. It was a light amount of rum in it. It was very good, and I knew the sugar content in that was just going to blow away my calories for the day. I didn't care. I really didn't care. So, because I know I'd been good all week, and I knew I was going to be good Saturday. So, Saturday. So, yesterday I did eat very well, and weighed in this morning for my morning weigh-in. And I weighed in at, last week I was 196.2, and I weighed in this morning at 196.2. So I know I had a gain from the way I ate on Friday into Saturday. And then I weighed in this morning and I lost the gain that I had. I know that I did because I had weighed myself during the week, and I was in the 195. I was 195 point something. So I had a loss. I blew the loss, which is fine, but I am still equal to what I was. So I'm okay with that. I wanted something. I had what I wanted. I'm back on to watching what I'm eating, and I'm going to have another good week. So we'll see what happens this week going into next week, and I'll let you know. But I'm happy with 196.2. I was at 211 in January. I started the year at 207, and I gained a little bit of weight on vacation when we went to St. Lucia. So my highest in January was 211.8. I was almost at 212. So 211, what's that, 15-pound loss? 15-pound loss already since January. I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. We're going to keep this going. I'm at 196. I want to get down to the 180s is my next goal, which I'm a little over 4 pounds away from, and I think that I can do that going on vacation in 2 weeks. So I don't know that I'll lose 4 pounds in 2 weeks. Can happen, but you don't know. You never know. So we'll see what happens. So that's my weigh-in for the week. Let me know how you did. Let me know how your Memorial Day weekend is going. And I'm going to head out to the grocery store. So thank you all for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And I'll catch you on the next weigh-in. Happy Memorial Day. Bye now.